Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of quarter number 4. And some of you guys didn't get me your work yet. That's cool. I understand. Everybody's got a lot of stuff going on. Just try to get it to me now if you haven't got it to me yet. As for this week, I've prepared some pretty mild stuff, nothing too overwhelming. We really are kind of consciously as a district and as a school trying to not overwhelm you guys because we know some people are having to step it up and work jobs, work extra hours, take care of their family, things like that. So we don't want you guys to be overwhelmed. So we're trying to make everything reasonable. So just stay on top of things and everything will be cool. And guys, please, please, please know that we're here for you. And I love getting emails from you guys, talking with you, keeping in touch with you. And I hope to hear from some of you guys this week. Shoot me an email anytime. I don't care when it is. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right? So last week we talked a little bit about modernism, and this week we're going to look at a poem called "Short Order Cook," and it's by a writer named Jim Daniels, and it's literally a poem about this guy making cheeseburgers. And that might sound like a ridiculous poem to you, but actually it's a very, very beautiful poem because it has a lot of subtext, a lot of deeper meaning about responsibility and accountability and doing your job with pride. And I thought that would be a really nice poem to kind of look at this week. As far as getting into like some of the bigger texts, I know I talked about ambitiously wanting to read The Great Gatsby. I don't think we're going to be able to pull that off, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a taste of some Gatsby at some point, let you guys look at some of the writing, teach you a little bit about it. But we're not going to read that whole text. It's just too hard to do in this situation that we're in right now. So for this week, I want you guys to look at that poem, Short Order Cook. I think it ties in really nicely with the Walt Whitman poem that I had you guys look at last week about everybody in America kind of doing their part, playing their part. And we kind of see right now, as we're going through this historical moment, people stepping it up and doing their jobs with real character and bravery. You know, doctors, nurses, people like that, even people delivering packages to your houses. You just got to respect the discipline and the will to do that kind of thing. And with that in mind, before I close off today, I wanted to share with you guys a short piece of writing from Catherine Ann Porter. She's one of my favorite writers. I revisited this book. There's a story in here, and it's called Pale Horse, Pale Rider. And Catherine Ann Porter, during the influenza epidemic of 1918, she actually got the flu, and she was really sick with it. And she had this moment where she went deep, deep, deep into her unconsciousness while she was sick, and she had this profound moment where she kind of heard this voice that told her not to give up. And I want to read you guys that passage right now because this is relevant. It's an American writer. It's a modernist piece. So this is the kind of stuff we'll be looking at in this class. And this is a part in the story where she hits rock bottom and she hears this voice in her head that says, "Don't give up." And I think that's something good for us to all look at as we're kind of maybe struggling a little bit right now, stuck in our houses, having to deal with this kind of situation that we've never had to deal with before. So here you go, guys, from Catherine Ann Porter, from Pale Horse, Pale Rider. A beautiful, 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 beautiful piece of writing. Silenced, she sank easily through deeps under deeps of darkness, until she lay like a stone at the farthest bottom of life, knowing herself to be blind, deaf, speechless, no longer aware of the members of her own body, entirely withdrawn from all human concerns, yet alive with a peculiar lucidity and coherence. All notions of the mind, the reasonable inquiries of doubt, all ties of blood and the desires of the heart, dissolved and fell away from her, and there remained of her only a minute, fiercely burning particle of being that knew itself alone, that relied upon nothing beyond itself for its strength, not susceptible to any appeal or inducement, being itself composed entirely of one single motive, the stubborn will to live. This fiery, motionless particle set itself unaided to resist destruction, to survive, and to be in its own madness of being, motiveless and planless beyond that one essential end. Trust me, The hard, unwinking, angry point of light said, "Trust me, I stay." I love that. Look at that writing, guys, and it builds to those 4 words at the end. Trust me, I stay. Listen to that voice inside yourself when things get hard. We don't give up. We're fighters. Hope High students are fighters. Get your work done, guys. You'll get your grades. We'll make the most of this situation. Love you guys. Hope you're all doing okay. I'll see ya.